Before moving to the admin panel, first of all, we have to finish one more task in this website. Suppose we are having a contact us page, contact.spx page, which is having some dynamic portion also. So first of all, we just make code for this portion, and after that we will move to the admin panel. Now this all controls are the HTML controls. So first of all, remove these controls. Click on the button and just insert the drag and drop the ASPX control. And take the button. Okay. And this query is in the text mode. Take the multi-line and put some text. Change the name of all field as we do every time. TXT contact number, TXT mail ID, and TXT query, and finally btn submit, and submit. And also apply the validation. That's all are the compulsory fields, so they take the validation, required field validator, and let's give error message. Just put a star so you can easily understand. And star with this field, and set the validation control to validate property to the name, and in this property to the contact number. Here take the mail ID, and at the finally for the once again okay query, and let's take in the name. Okay, now this is our validation, and you can also apply a mail ID validator, validation for mail ID. So the regular expression validator and let's give error message in correct format, and control to validate with the mail ID, and validation expression should be the internet mail address. Now its validation is completed. Now this basically this form is for the instant query, that any user want to ask some query or want to give some message instantly, then he can just give some information over there and type this query and submit this. Now we are having two methods to work out this type of queries or this type of functionality. First is that we can create a table, and whenever any user will submit this query, we will insert this data into the table, and in the administrative panel we can create a facility that any submitted query can be viewed by the administrator in the administrative panel. Or the second method is that we can send this information to at the mail ID of the administrator, or any mail ID which we mention. So first method is simple. In the data, we have to just insert this information into the database, so we can do you can do this work easily. So at this time I am just writing the code for the mail sending, so we can know that how to send the mail. So when I click on the submit button, now we have to send the mail. For sending the mail, we need to use using system.net.mail. system.net.mail. This is the namespace where all the mail sending classes and all this other namespaces are available for the mailing. Now for sending any mail, we required a mail address where we have to send the mail, and one mail address from where this message is sent, and a body portion and a subject portion, and if required to BCC and CCC. So first of all we have to create a two mail address. So mail address, this is a class, to new mail address, and give the two mail ID in the quotes. Two means where we have to send this, and this message is sent to the administrator. So I just write admin @maxtech.jobportal.com. Suppose this is the administrator mail ID, and now from where this mail ID is from where this message is coming. So here is the mail address of center. So we have taken this mail address in the mail ID. Now after that we have to create a message. So mail message is a class, and suppose this is a message equal to new mail message. Now in this mail message, here is the 4 overloads. In the second overload we can see the mail address from and mail address to. So from and to, yes. After that message dot subject, so I just write that the user query, or let's take maxtech job portal user query. Now this is the subject, and in the message dot body equal to we can write all the information along with the query in this panel. So let's take this after some time, or even we can also use the HTML in this body portion. So but if we are using HTML in this body portion, then we have to set a property message dot is body HTML is equal to true. So the body will be treated as a HTML document. Now suppose how we can create a body portion. Suppose we are having so many information in this contact page: name, contact number, mail ID, and query. So the mail ID is forwarded into the to field, but from field, but name column, and just concatenate txt name dot text, and after that take a br tag, and br which will put you into the next line, and give the phone colon plus txt phone contact number dot text. So this concatenation method is very important, because we can use this concatenation method in many places, like in the queries and all these things. Now again take br, and after that phone number, and after that the query, and lastly txt query dot text. Now this is our message body. And if you want to send the BCC and CCC, then even same condition is that dot b, this is the CC, and BCC is over there. But at this time I don't require this, so I'm not using this. And after this is our message is ready, because it's having from and to, address, subject and body, all these things. Now we have to send. For sending the SMS message, we are using SMTP client, and create a object of SMTP client. And in the SMTP client we have to give two information. One is the host name and another is the port name. So the host name at this time is a local host, but there is some problem with this local host, because with the host name localhost we cannot send the message, because localhost at this time localhost is not configured with any mail server, so it is not allowed to send any mail. So whenever you upload this website on any server, that server administrator will give you a mail, give you a host name, which will connect you with some mail server. So you have to put this host name over there and give a port number. So default port number is 25, but this port number is also given by the server administrator at this time. So at this time code is fine, I have written code is correctly, but it will not send any message. So we will apply some try catch and generate an exception. Now after this, creating this object, just click object dot send, and in this just write a message. Now place this code into the try and catch. And LBL error, okay, there is no label for the error, so let's take a insert row above and take the standard and label message. LBL error is the ID of this label, and change the color. Okay, now fine. In the cage block, write exception. Ex is the object variable, and now LBL error dot text equal to let's give some ex dot message. This is the exception class object message, and write the error colon and this plus. Okay, fine. This message is different from this message. This is the message in the try block, and this is the message. It is a property of this exception class. So don't do not confuse in this message and this message. These are both are different. Now let's see this page. What happens when we when just I give sub my name and some mail ID. Okay. Dot is a mail ID and some query or some message. Okay. Enjoy the training and submit. Now this is failure sending mail because because there is we have placed a SMTP client is localhost and 25, so the this send method is unable to send this message through this client, SMTP client. So there is no problem, code is fine, but when you place this code into the server, you have to just put the instead of localhost some relevant web server, some relevant SMS message server or name over there or IP address over there. So here is the way by which we can send any mail, or we can put a contact us page query.